This is Barron Trump. He is the son of former President Donald Trump. Whenever Trump's name appears in the news, you're sure to see details about his family. Most of his children have become well known, but one has stayed out of the spotlight: Barron Trump. This currently 18-year-old kid has taken the social media world by storm, but I bet you did not know these facts about him. Often called Little Donald, Barron Trump is not just another version of his father. He's a young man with his own distinct personality and interests. From his early years of asserting himself to sharing a passion for golf with his dad, Barron's character is a fascinating mix of determination and charm. Barron Trump made his first public appearance on election night in Donald's first presidential run. Standing behind his father, the newly elected President of the United States, Barron looked more tired than thrilled. Despite his sleepy expression, he quickly won the hearts of Americans celebrating their new president. Donald's love for golf has been evident. He loves golf. But did you know that his son Barron has the same love for the sport? Barron Trump recently made a rare public appearance alongside his father, Donald Trump, as they enjoyed a day on the golf course. This father-son outing highlighted their close bond and provided a glimpse into their private time together. Barron shares a close bond with his father, and this connection likely includes an appreciation for the finer things in life. While Barron is still young, the influence of his father's tastes and lifestyle choices is undeniable. Whether it's through their shared experiences in luxurious settings or the values imparted by Donald Trump, Barron is poised to inherit not just a fortune, but also a legacy of opulence. Barron Trump has largely stayed out of the spotlight, with little known about his private life. Thanks to Melania's efforts to provide him with a private childhood away from public scrutiny, Barron has been able to grow up mostly behind the scenes. This made it all the more shocking when he emerged from Marine One with his parents in August 2020, noticeably taller and more grown up. Look at this picture of Barron next to his father. He's towering over his father, standing at about 6 foot 8 inches tall. The internet went wild, with many speculating that he would be a perfect fit for the NBA. Considering he is the son of 6 foot 3 inches Donald Trump and 5'11" inches Melania, an ex-model, his tall stature shouldn't be surprising. Yet, the public was amazed by the drastic difference in Barron's height since his last appearance. Barron has managed the pressures of being the first son remarkably well, thanks in large part to Melania's protective nature. She has worked hard to shield him from the media, allowing him to handle his unique position with grace and poise. Barron Trump has grown into an impressive athlete with a passion for soccer. In 2017, he had the exciting opportunity to meet players from the DC United team during their visit to the White House. He was 11 years old at the time and also had the chance to play for their DC United under-12 team, wearing number 81 as a midfielder. Barron's enthusiasm for the game was evident as he chatted with the players, asking insightful questions. The team captains praised Barron's deep understanding of soccer. As a special gift, Barron received a black and red soccer ball signed by the team. But soccer isn't his only interest. Barron also enjoys playing golf with his dad. Donald Trump, known for his dedication to the sport, regularly plays golf and owns several Trump-branded golf properties across the United States. Barron isn't just a bystander on these outings. He's quite adept at swinging the club himself. He's been playing golf with his dad long before their time in the White House. In 2014, Melania Trump shared a photo on Facebook of Barron and Donald Trump playing at their golf property in Scotland, highlighting their shared love for the game. Barron's life is a blend of athletic pursuits and family moments, making him a well-rounded young man. Barron Trump isn't just another famous kid. He's a trilingual talent. From a very young age, Barron exhibited a natural knack for languages. Barron's linguistic adventure began with Slovenian, the language of his mother, Melania Trump. Imagine a little boy surrounded by the melodies of Slovenian at home, where every word and phrase is a bridge to his mother's roots. From his earliest days, Melania made sure that Barron was not only aware of his Slovenian heritage, but also became fluent in it. This immersion was more than just learning a language. It was about forging a deep connection with his family history and culture. But that's just the beginning of Barron's linguistic prowess. By the age of 3, he was already navigating the complexities of English with ease. Moving from Slovenia to the United States, Barron embraced English like a natural, effortlessly transitioning from one language to another. It's remarkable to think that this young child was mastering English alongside Slovenian, adapting to a new environment with such agility and grace. By the time Barron was 5, he was already fluent in English and Slovenian and even starting to explore French. French, known as the language of romance and diplomacy, can be tricky for many adults, let alone a young kid. But Barron took it with impressive enthusiasm. His knack for picking up French at such a young age highlights his natural talent and the encouraging environment his parents created. Melania Trump has often expressed how proud she is of Barron's language skills in interviews, noting that they reflect both his innate abilities and the family's dedicated effort. It's exciting to think about the future possibilities these early language experiences open for Barron. Whether he ends up in an international diplomacy, global business, or just traveling the world with his multilingual skills, one thing is clear. Barron's linguistic talents are just the start of his amazing journey. Have you ever wondered why Donald Trump chose the name Barron for his son? It turns out there's a fascinating story behind it. Initially, Donald had another name in mind, but last-minute doubts nearly derailed his choice. Fortunately for Barron, Melania had already grown fond of the name, Barron Trump. Get this, it's actually connected to a secret persona Donald Trump used to use. Back in the 1980s and 90s, Trump often went by the alias John Barron when dealing with the press. This clever pseudonym helped him handle media and even negotiate deals under the radar. Naming his son Barron? It's like a nod to this fascinating chapter of Trump's colorful past. It's steeped in Trump family lore and business strategy. Now, let's talk about his middle name, William. This one's a bit more traditional, and many believe it's a tribute to members of Melania's family. While details about her relatives are kept private, it's common for middle names to honor loved ones, and William fits this heartfelt tradition perfectly. Who knew that Barron Trump would become a fashion icon? With his classic New Balance sneakers and stylish wardrobe choices, Barron has made his mark as a trendsetter in the world of teen fashion. Aside from teen fashion, Barron Trump is a strong admirer of his father's career and success, often emulating his mannerism and style. You'll frequently see Barron dressed in a suit and tie, just like his dad. Despite facing criticism for his wardrobe choices, Barron has found support from the other people. Chelsea Clinton defended him on Twitter, stating that Barron deserves the chance to be a kid and that the media should leave him alone. Barron's transition from the skyscrapers of New York to the iconic halls of the White House was a monumental shift. As he settled into life as the first son, the experience brought both challenges and unique opportunities for this young man. While his father moved into the White House, he initially stayed in New York to finish the school year but moved in later in the summer. Barron had an entire floor to himself in New York, and his mother made it clear that she didn't want to disrupt his school year at the prestigious Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School. Once settled in the White House after his school term ended, Melania and Barron now had to make a tough decision to find a new school for Barron. Melania stated that, unlike the children of presidents for the past 35 years who attended Sidwell Friends, Barron is attending St. Andrews in Maryland. This makes him the first presidential child to do so. The reason is that the school is widely praised for its diverse community and commitment to academic excellence. Children living in the White House isn't new, but did you know Barron Trump is the first son to live in the White House since JFK Jr.? Recently, Presidents Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, and George W. Bush all had daughters living there during their terms. However, Barron Trump became the first male child to live in the White House in over 50 years when he moved in 2017. Born on March 20th, 2006, Barron is the only child from Donald Trump's third marriage. His older half-siblings, products of Donald Trump's previous marriages, include Donald Trump Jr., Ivanka Trump, Eric Trump, and Tiffany Trump. The age differences are striking. Donald Trump Jr., the eldest, was born in 1977, making him nearly 3 decades older than Barron. Ivanka, born in 1981, and Eric, born in 1984, are also considerably older, while Tiffany, born in 1993, is more than a decade older than Barron. While there's a significant age gap between him and his oldest sibling Donald Trump Jr., Barron is closer in age to his nieces and nephews. With 10 grandchildren in the family, Barron's unique position allows him to bond with his younger cousins in ways his older siblings might not. Growing up, he often found himself as the sole child in the White House during his father's presidency, a unique experience that set him apart from his siblings. The considerable age differences mean that Barron's relationship with his half-siblings are distinct, often resembling mentor-mentee dynamics more than typical sibling interactions. Yet, despite these differences, the family maintains a strong bond, with Barron frequently appearing alongside his parents and siblings at major events, showcasing the close-knit ties that transcend their age gap. Barron Trump never had a nanny, thanks to his mom Melania's unique approach to parenting. She was all about being hands-on, making his school lunches, and staying super involved in his daily life. This wasn't your typical high-profile family setup. Melania's dedication to being a present and active mom created a nurturing and engaging environment for Barron, showing her commitment to a close-knit, supportive family dynamic even amidst their public lives. Melania also instills values of discipline, respect, and responsibility in Barron. She emphasizes the importance of manners and proper behavior, aiming to raise him with a strong moral compass. Despite the family's wealth and status, she strives to teach Barron the value of hard work and humility. Melania often speaks about the importance of being a good person first and foremost, a principle she diligently works to instill in her son. Barron has just graduated from Oxbridge Academy in sunny West Palm Beach, Florida. While he hasn't yet decided on his college destination, he has an impressive array of options. Among the prestigious institutions vying for his attentions are NYU, Georgetown, and his father Donald's alma mater, the University of Pennsylvania. Wherever he chooses, it's clear that Barron's future is shining bright. As Barron Trump grows up, the possibilities for his future seem endless. Whether he follows in his father's footsteps in business, dives into the worlds of sports, or carves out a new path in fashion, Barron's potential is as vast as his ambitions.